What's good, YouTube? It's your girl Destiny back again with another freaking video. And today, so we're gonna finna talk about some. I guess it's gonna be. I don't know. It's not really drama. It's not really drama, but it's tea. Tea. So sorry, I did all that for what reason? But so as y'all know, with the whole situation with Carmen and Corey, you know, them making a video about, Corey talking about how he's depressed and stuff like that. Like I truly feel like he is depressed. I'm not gonna, be those type of people where I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, he's not, whatever. He just faking. When somebody's telling a story about how they feel and they don't know what's wrong with them, and then he talked about the story with I'll say like his ex-girlfriend or whatever, and how he was with her and how he almost killed himself and stuff like that. So I feel like, yeah, at this point people go through any and everything. People go through anxiety, people go through depression, people has eating disorder, like everything that I feel like people put out and they try to tell you like on some serious stuff. If they feel like they going through a depression, I kind of feel like, okay, I believe you, you're going through a depression. If it shows like, yo, you ain't been posting for like 2 to 3 weeks, you know it's something going on with the person and how they feeling. So he recently talked about that, and I understand why he felt that way at that point in that time. So sorry, I'm getting tongue twisted. I understand how he felt when he said he was in that depressed mode. And everybody gotta also think about it. We in this pandemic right now. So people is going through a lot. People is going through anxiety. People is going through, like, they can't. A lot of people you might not see that could be like, oh, I stay in the house for 2 weeks straight without going outside. People can do it. Some people can do it. Most people that got these disorders or going through depression and all this mental, like this mental illness and stuff, I understand why they feel the way they feel, because we all is locked up in the house. Oh, there's certain places we can't even go that is shut down and stuff like that. And actually, more to the story, like this place is shut down. It states that's about to go back into lockdown again. Um, you got coronavirus spikes popping up in different states. That's one main reason why people, I think, I said that's one main reason why people are going through depression mode, because they're not used to being in the house for weeks and months and days and all of this, and people's going through these. People going through emotional, mental, and physical. They need that. They need somebody to tell them it's going to be okay. They need somebody that's gonna, continues to lift their spirits up, to make them happy, make them not feel down in some type of way, which I understand. Like I said with that story, I understand how he felt, and I don't feel like he's joking about it. People would never joke about depression, especially if you're going through it, and like you coming out and you telling social media like, hey, I'm going through depression, this and that and the third. Like, that's something serious. That's not nothing to be played with and about at all. But then the whole thing with Carmen was talking about how um her mom is kind of sick or something, I felt her on that because, we care more about our parents. Especially you have a mom, that's over that age of 40 on up, you're going to care. You're going to worry. You're going to stress. You're going to do all this. You're going to do all that to help protect them and keep them safe. Because at this pandemic going on, I'm like making sure I don't get any type of thing to pass along to my mother. Because my mother is way older. So I'm protecting that factor. I'm not trying to like get it and then come in the house and start coughing and start sneezing and start doing all this and start doing all that. No, I'm not gonna do that. But at the same time, I understand their story and I believe it. What's another teen fact? Oh, with the Jaden Smith, Willow Smith, and their mother. And what is that man's name? I just forgot to call him. Sean Dawson. That story, yes. Um, I could say, okay. So what Jaden said on his Twitter, I must agree. We do be looking up to these creators on YouTube. We do be looking up to people that we been, when we was little kids looking up to. People like that. And like what he was saying as these YouTubers today, it's certain people you might like, certain people you might not like. But when it comes to you seeing a person that's trying to portray our stereotype, that's when my like for that person start going down the hill. Now, one thing about me is if I like you, and everybody got their opinion to everything. Everybody got their opinion to any and everything in the world. You can say what you want and what you like about that person, da 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 da. But what I'm not finna do, I'm not finna sit up here and front and lie and cap in front of anybody's face about if I like a creator or if I don't like a creator. Or if I like this YouTuber or if I don't like this YouTuber. I'm going to be straight, blunt, and honest with you. He's a YouTuber. Shane Dawson is a YouTuber. And all them, the stereotype, I'm pretty sure y'all saw that where he called Willow Smith the N-word, which that's not acceptable to me because I feel like he got a racist card. When people use those type of racial slurs towards us, that's when my my liking, that's when if I felt like you was one of my favorites or if you're not my favorites and you start doing that, that's when my disrespect had to come down. Like, no disrespect, but I'm gonna stop liking you. Not liking you, but I'm gonna stop following you. I'm probably gonna report you and some more stuff. So the fact is how he made a freaking apology. So if it was so called sincere, you should have said it like with your heart, your mind, and your soul, right? Well, to me, the apology didn't seem sincere at all. Cause how he put it that this woman inspired him to come out to make apology. Why do it take another person for you to come out to make an apology? to inspire you to make an apology to Willow Smith. What does what's that what does that have to do with anything? If you couldn't come out, you are grown, a person. If you can come out and make an apology, like I said, from your heart, your mind, and your soul, then that wasn't sincere to me. That wasn't sincere at all. So he could try again some other time, but you're not finna do all that. That's extra. For what reason? Next story. Um, what else happened? Oh, Dominic King said, "Woo, child, I don't know. This got my head spinning and bobbing and pop, 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 going." So I'm pretty sure half of y'all saw that Diamond pulled up to King Sid granddad house or something like that, and she brought her brother, and she was trying to fight. She was literally trying to fight King Sid new girl, oh, well, girlfriend. What? Yeah, his new girlfriend. Um, and stuff. And I don't know. Diamond, flawless. She's wilding. She's wilding out. Like she's out of control. Like her family needs to sit down, take her to therapy. She needs to really like get a counselor. She needs to like talk about her situations and her problems. But a source has said that she did admit that she was on the D. And I kind of feel like she is too, at a certain extent, you know. I kind of feel like she is too. But besides that, she wilding out for no reason, and it shouldn't be a reason that you should be wilding out for what? For what? He now move on, and you still here acting like a fool. For what? So you should move on as well. Um, a little bit. Okay, so we're moving on. So the coronavirus. Coronavirus. As y'all know, like the coronavirus is steady getting worse and worse and worse each week and each day that we go. It's getting worse and worse. That's why y'all see me most of the time. I'm in the house. I'm not out. I'm not at the beach. I'm not trying to catch no coronavirus. So I stand myself in the house. When you're staying in the house and you actually quarantine without being outside at beaches and parks and parties and bars and stuff like that. Cause you already know them people that was at beaches and parties and bars and all of that stuff, you already know they're gonna get corona. And ain't nobody playing no type of game and none of that. Cause matter of fact, if y'all would have wear your masks like y'all should and went outside like y'all should, well not go outside like y'all should, but if y'all would have wear your masks like y'all should, I don't think y'all would have got it. If y'all would have stayed that 6 feet apart, I don't think y'all would have got it. Now it makes common sense when when you actually have people that's encourage you, like maybe your governor. Some governors like did this. They encourage their residents, or not residents, but their citizens to go out and be in groups of 250 some people. Who does that? Why would you be want to open up pools? Who does that? When you know It's kids out here that want to go swimming this summer. Y'all causing a whole what? Y'all doing the most. For what reason? That it could be solved or resolved from the situation. I feel like this is what they're doing. They trying to encourage us to go outside so we can come back and say, oh yeah, we got corona. You're not gonna get me. You're not. And you better try it again some other time. Um, then, you got China. Now they got like this huge testing spot over there. My thing on that, I don't see why they got more testing going on if they keep having that meat market open. Stop having that meat market open, and y'all want to keep continue to get sick. Eat something that y'all know y'all is gonna eat, like them egg noodles and some other stuff. Stop playing with me, please, cause y'all coming over here want to spread the coronavirus more. And then I heard too that sometime, I don't know if this is true or not. I'm not capping on it, but I'm just saying. I don't know if this is true or not, but I heard that they saying that either the end of August and the beginning of September, that supposedly it's gonna be a second wave of coronavirus going around. And when that second wave hit, they saying that that's supposed to be worse than the first one that we just got. Well, that we're still in, actually. And that is gonna go into next year. So my other opinion is why is the schools trying to open back up? I don't understand. Why are you trying to open schools back up when there's a pandemic going on? People still catching the coronavirus, and y'all want to send these kids to school. For what reason? I think it was better off for them to stay at home and go online and get their learning. I feel like that's a better option. But trying to bring them back to school, basically, I'm in the state of Virginia, so what we doing over here, they trying to um they basically trying to have kids come Tuesday and Wednesday, Thursday and Friday, and you off. Of course, we're off Saturday and Sunday, but then they actually be off Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So they'll be off for 3 days. They'll, then there'll be two split up groups. I think, yeah. So it'll be two split up groups. One group will come Tuesday and Wednesday, and the other group will come Thursday and Friday. And then they're all Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. I feel like that's still not going to stop the problem. Keep them kids at home. Let them be taught at home through their computer. And then that's just it. Because if y'all already got everything set up online to where it's already set up to be summer school and the rest of the school programs and this and that and the third, and y'all already using Zoom, so it's like a whole class on Zoom. Y'all Gucci, like, what's the problem? What's the situation? Why y'all still trying to bring kids back to school? I don't understand. I'm probably not gonna understand because it still don't make sense to me. You trying to get kids to have the coronavirus, like y'all stupid and dumb at the same time. Like, get it together, period. Um, so I'm about to wrap this up, and this is the end of the video. I hope, well, I want to say I wish everybody is doing okay. I hope people is staying safe and quarantined properly and not like these dumb fools out here that's not doing exactly what they're supposed to be doing. But at the same time, you You can't give respect to them because they were stupid in the first place, trying to travel in groups and stuff. So I hope everybody is quarantined properly. I hope everybody's staying safe and wearing their masks properly. Um, I'm wishing everybody, the best. Like, I'm living my life over here, quarantine. I mean, even though it get boring most of the time, but you gotta understand, if you're quarantined in the house, the coronavirus won't be spreading. And just if y'all take and statistically, if y'all go look back to the map from Memorial Day, everybody was doing good. Most of us was doing good on the east side. I mean, on the east, no. On the east coast, we were all doing, mostly we were doing good, except for Florida and probably South Carolina, Georgia, and North Carolina. But from Virginia on up some, we were like kind of in the green. We were mostly in the green, kind of. Not all the way, but we were kind of in the green. And then, boom, boom, 2 or 3 weeks later, we're not. We're like in the steady group. Like we're trying to climb back on up to the to the light red and to the dark red, which is not a good thing. We want to be safe. We want to bring our cases of coronavirus down. So that means that we want them to be down, that people need to stay in the house. They need to quarantine and stop going outside trying to run the streets like y'all big and bad person, like y'all won't catch it. Stop trying to do that. Y'all not Superman. Y'all not God. Y'all can't act like y'all can just go out here and say, oops, I'm not going to catch corona today. What? Try again. You are. Stop. Unless you wear your mask properly and you just go into one place and back to your house. That's the only time you should go out, is if you're going to work and back to your house, or if you're going to quarantine. Going to the store and back to your house. Or if you have to go somewhere, like if you want to get some food or whatever, and then go back to your house. Or matter of fact, you don't even have to go out to get food. Order on DoorDash or on Uber Eats. And then boom, bam, you ain't gotta even go out. You can get the food delivered to your house, and you could be still inside your house quarantined. I've been quarantined ever since 2 or 3 months. And I'm tired of being in the house. But guess what? I'm going to stay in the house. Because my point is, I'm not going to go outside unless I have to go to the grocery stores and back home. That's the only time I'm going to go outside. And that's the only time I'm going to be back in this house. So I want y'all to stay safe. I know, this pandemic is getting a lot of us. Besides the whole Chicago shooting. Oh, child. That Chicago stuff drive me nuts. Because on Father's Day, they had 100 shooting. Then this past weekend, they just had 18 people killed. So that's 118 people that's dead in Chicago, and it's 47 people that's injured now. That's ridiculous. 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 And the police, I don't see them making no type of arrest. I don't see them even trying to figure out who's killing all these people. I don't. They're not doing nothing but sitting down, trying to reward people if they knew who killed this person and reward that who if they knew who killed that person. No, you're not finna waste my time. If you're not gonna go out and figure out who's killing this child and who's killing that kid and who's killing that parent and who's killing that parent, then you're not doing your job properly. And that's on God. You're not. But like I said, guys, I hope everybody is doing well and staying safe and quarantine. And I love y'all guys. I love everyone. Without everyone. I love everyone from the bottom of my heart. I cared about everybody's feelings and how they doing and everything. I'm the caring person. You might not find a lot of caring YouTubers, but I care and I love people. I care and I love my fans. I love everybody. I love everybody. So yeah. So I hope y'all doing. Ooh, it's hot. Jesus. I hope y'all is quarantine well, and that's just all. See you guys.